30 women. No dream is too wild.
The last man and woman standing win a championship opportunity at WrestleMania.
Tonight.
I am number one when it comes to getting his hands on Roman Reigns.
I'm going to take everything away from you.
I'm not done till I own the WWE Championship. I'm levels above everybody.
For 3.5 years, Roman Reigns has been champion.
A fatal four-way.
The bloodline has made a lot of enemies.
For undisputed glory. It's gonna be wild. Tonight, the heavy-hitting knockout matchup of the new year. Throws down.
Your days as U.S. champion are numbered.
6 seconds is 5 more than I need to KO you.
It's gonna be wild. Tonight. 30 men. Then. Now.
Acknowledge me.
You can't see me. Forever. Together.
This place is special. Spent most of my whole life around these parts. Beautiful to look at. Rich with wrestling history. It's shaped some of the best. So if you're gonna waltz down here and kick the hornet's nest, then you better be ready. And not just any ready. Rumble ready.
And now, WWE presents Royal Rumble Kickoff.
The countdown is officially on, and let me tell you, the WWE here in St. Petersburg, Florida, the WWE Universe is ready for all of the action that is about to come here inside of Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays for our baseball fans out there. And it is Superstar City. Over 60 superstars will compete in the Royal Rumble, including former winner Becky Lynch. She won it 5 years ago to the day, and Bobby Lashley knows a thing or two about winning championships. Anyways, hi, hello everybody, and welcome to the Royal Rumble Kickoff Show. I'm your host, Jackie Redmond. I said the countdown is on. I was not lying. It all goes down in less than an hour, streaming live on the WWE on Peacock, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. But I would be remiss if I did not get to my esteemed colleagues here on the panel, starting with not one-time, but two-time WWE Hall of Famer and nine-time Royal Rumble entrant, Booker T.
8-1 in the Royal Rumble. Hell of a wreck. Give me some. Give me some, damn it. Oh, yes. We ready to do this, man. I'm ready.
Wow. This is why I introduce you first because I know the chant is coming. It is not a kickoff show.
She knows it's going to make us look bad every single time.
You're supposed to build up to that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the main event.
Rookie mistake. Wade Barrett also in the house. You've competed in 4 Royal Rumbles yourself, sir.
Yes, I did. And how many did I win, Jackie? 0. I didn't win any. Fair enough. You got me on that one. What a thrill it is to be here in the warmth of Florida after the frigid temperatures all over the United States in January. Yeah, things are feeling good. Things are looking up.
They are looking up.
Look at the north of the border, girl, enjoying the frigid temperatures.
Listen,
you're out of your element here, young lady.
I am never out of my element, Wade Barrett, and you don't want to be the one to find that out. Hot 97 and ESPN Radio's Peter Rosenberg also in the house.
Thank you very much. 3-year anniversary, by the way, of my championship win at the Royal Rumble. 24/7 championship, of course. This is my favorite event of the year. It's the start of the road to WrestleMania. I love these people in St. Pete.
Listen,
I love this.
If we have learned anything in the last 20 minutes of
Ain't
getting
nobody
ready.
talking about that damn win, man. All right, forget about it. You worse than Michael Cole. All right? You worse than Michael Cole. I'm serious.
Listen, he's another great champion. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my gosh. I love that he just buried you about 2 minutes into this show, but you can hear the WWE Universe is excited, and why wouldn't they be? Right now they are cheering for CM Punk. He will compete in tonight's men's Royal Rumble match. We've got quite a few announced participants, including last year's winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looking to go back-to-back. He would be the first superstar to do so since Stone Cold Steve Austin, way back in 1997, 1998, Peter.
Of course, and how about this, guys? The undisputed WWE Universal Championship is on the line in a fatal 4-way match. The odds are stacked against the champ Roman Reigns as he takes on Randy Orton, LA Knight, and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And social media megastar Logan Paul has shocked the world with every match he has had thus far in WWE. But for tonight, for once, he has to be the favorite. Why? Because he's fighting a prize fighter who has a busted hand. United States Championship on the line as the Maverick defends against Kevin Owens.
I got no idea who's winning that match. I just know that there is likely to be a viral moment, and I cannot wait to see it. Of course, we've also got the 30 Women Royal Rumble taking place here tonight. Becky Lynch, former winner, I mentioned 5 years ago to the day she won the Royal Rumble. Nia Jax has been everywhere. She is back, and I think better than ever. Perhaps EST at WWE, Bianca Belair set to compete, Bayley and Zelina Vega. And guys, I gotta be honest, one of the great honors of my career here at WWE was being asked to voice the Royal Rumble by the Numbers package.
Wow.
The Royal Rumble, a stage where singular moments in time become immortalized.
It's Flair from behind. Flair wins it. Rey Mysterio did it. Asuka, history maker. Drew McIntyre's going to WrestleMania.
The road to WrestleMania begins with 30 men and 30 women vying for the chance of a lifetime. A world championship match in the main event of WrestleMania. We've witnessed 1,310 superstars compete in this legendary event, but only 34, a staggering 2.6% of participants, have won it all. 20 have gone on to win a world championship at WrestleMania, including Rhea Ripley. In 2023, Rhea Ripley made history, becoming the first woman to enter at #1 and outlast the entire field. The Eradicator broke the Women's Rumble record for most career eliminations with 20, as Mommy's marathon performance set the new women's endurance record at an unprecedented 1 hour, 1 minute, and 8 seconds. Last year, the ring general marched into the record books as well. Gunther earned the distinction of the longest time spent in a traditional Rumble match at an unbelievable 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 40 seconds. Later entry into the match significantly increases your odds of being the last one standing. But no entry number has produced more winners than the coveted number 30, where 5 superstars have claimed victory, including Cody Rhodes. Cody made his triumphant return from injury last year and blazed his trail to the main event of WrestleMania.
The American Nightmare
Nightmare one step closer.
While the American Nightmare has vowed to finish his story, winning back-to-back Rumble matches is exceedingly rare. No superstar has won consecutive Rumble matches in 26 years, a feat last achieved by Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is the most accomplished Royal Rumble competitor of all time with 3 victories.
Oh, hell yeah!
We've seen countless mind-blowing returns.
What? It's John Cena!
This year will be no different when CM Punk competes 3,653 days removed from his last Rumble match. Will this finally be the year the best in the world accomplishes his goal of
main eventing WrestleMania?
34 million, the number of social engagements for the viral collision between Logan Paul and Ricochet last year, holding the record for the most social moment in Rumble history. In the last 5 years, 60% of winners parlayed their victory into championship gold at WrestleMania. This year, the Showcase of the Immortals takes over the city of brotherly love, but there will be no love lost on the road to WrestleMania. 60 superstars will compete in 2 Royal Rumble matches for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to headline WrestleMania 40. I gotta tell you, as a sports broadcaster, I love Royal Rumble by the numbers.
Yeah, that was so good, Jackie.
Really?
Real good. Real
I
nice.
thought last year was good. This year was better.
Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, stop, but don't. Listen, I love a good stat, and I have one for you before we get into the Women's Royal Rumble. This applies to both Rumbles, okay? Over the last 5 years, 60% of winners here have gone on to turn that victory into championship gold at WrestleMania. That is the opportunity that's on the line as we take a look at Shinsuke Nakamura. He won the Royal Rumble in 2018, but we're going to start with the Women's Rumble. We only know 5 participants going into tonight, Book.
Yeah, but when you look at the roster, man, the roster's stacked, and this year's Rumble may be the most stacked Rumble in the history of Royal Rumbles. You really can't pick one to win it because I don't think you can handicap it. I really don't. But we're going to find out here in a little while who's going to walk out number 1 here in the WWE.
I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that we don't know a lot about who's going to be in it. You and I were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Who knows? Rhea Ripley's on the card tonight. Maybe she says, I want to be in it just for giggles. I'm going to just show up and have some fun. We don't know. Mommy's a maniac. But one person we do know is Bayley. And I do feel like Bayley has a lot to prove this year.
Yeah.
I really do. She hasn't been to the mountaintop now in a little while, and I'm very curious to see what Bayley brings tonight.
Yeah,
a little bit of a spoiler for my pick later, but whatever.
I think the fact that we only know 5 women who are entering this match thus far, 25 spots remain, that is the huge question mark here. And it has to be said, the 5 that we do know are all big, heavy hitters in this game. They've all won championship gold, etc. before. They are 5 women who could absolutely win it. But for me, the one who stands out has to be Nia Jax. Historically speaking, you want to throw Nia Jax out of the Royal Rumble match, you probably need 10 women to team up together. Let's say, in theory, Jax draws number 28, 29, 30. There might not be 10 women left in the match in that point. Therefore, it would be a foregone conclusion who would win.
And Nia Jax seems as confident as we've ever seen her going into this Royal Rumble. I would be worried, but you bring up Rhea Ripley. I mean, Rhea Ripley goes in at number 1 last year, wins the damn thing. If you're her, do you want to go into the Royal Rumble so you can control whether or not someone can take a shot at you?
Right. That's a really good point, because you go in, then what happens at WrestleMania? Now you're calling your shot?
Whoa. Listen, if Rhea Ripley won the Royal Rumble today, there is going to be a different challenger in some way coming along. That doesn't negate her responsibilities at WrestleMania. I like the idea. I don't think it's a possibility.
But at least that way, someone has to, I'm not that they wouldn't earn it winning the Rumble. You win the Rumble, you earn your shot. But
I'm just confused over here. It seems like everybody just forgot about Bianca Belair.
Oh, that's a great point.
And the meteoric rise of Bianca Belair. And once you get a taste of champagne wishes and
caviar dreams,
man, you want more and you want more. So I'm sure that's the one, man. That's the one.
And Book and I were speaking earlier. in both the men's and women's Rumble. This is a year when you look at it and you go, I have no idea. I can envision so many different people winning that match, and that's what makes this the most thrilling event of the year, in my opinion.
All right, well, we only know 5 superstars that are going to compete in this Women's Royal Rumble, so I'm going to start off with predictions here. Maybe give me a prediction for winner and maybe someone you'd like to see enter the Royal Rumble. Wade, we'll start with you.
Oh, why are we starting with me?
Okay, we'll start with Wade.
Okay, so my prediction for who is going to win this thing, I think it's pretty obvious to me. There is a force too irresistible to combat, and that is Nia Jax. She is winning, and she's going on to WrestleMania.
No, I see it totally different. I see Bianca Belair totally stepping on the gas, getting right back into that position, that #1 spot, and heading straight to WrestleMania. That's the way I see it.
I have no idea.
You see it the same way. I can see it in your eyes. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. I mean, come on.
Listen, I gave you a hint earlier. I love Bayley. I really do. I just feel like there's a shot. But I love Bayley, and I'm picking Bayley.
Okay, so it was a spoiler.
Yeah, I will not be bullied, Booker T.
Okay.
I'm just excited to see who comes out because it's 30 participants, and we only know 5 of them. All right, we heard Wade praising the weather here in St. Petersburg, Florida, to kick off the show, and he's been busy at work all day long. Let's see what Wade got up to earlier today.
What a hard worker.
I am here at the beautiful St. Pete Pier where the sun is beating down. We got palm trees, we got birds chirping, the ocean is turquoise, there's people out on boats, there's people out paddle boarding. And the drinks, well, they're ice cold, just as I like them. Now, this is the ultimate place for relaxation, the place to kick your feet up, let time slow down. That's 364 days of the year, but today's a little different. The excitement, the buzz in St. Pete is here today because the Royal Rumble is in town. And I know a thing or two about the Royal Rumble. Got to bring your A game. You've got to hope that you've got your wits about you at all time. And you've also got to hope that Lady Luck gives you a favorable draw. But with that being said, I'm going to finish my drink, might go for a dip, then I'm going to have a couple more drinks, and I will see all of you later tonight at the Tropicana Field for the Royal Rumble.
Instantly, DraftKings, you make the playoffs even more exciting. Legendary NFL coach Jim Moore, what do you think?
You kidding me? Instantly? Even if I don't win a playoff game?
Yes, Jim. Even if you don't win a playoff game.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Instantly?
Instantly.
Are you kidding me?
Who's calling these press conferences?
Turn a $5 bet into 200 instantly in bonus bets. Plus, get a no-sweat same-game parlay every day of the playoffs. The crown is yours.
What's up? It's the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz, and we are running through the most memorable moments in Royal Rumble history, starting with moi, number 1. 1997, Stone Cold Steve Austin runs into the ring, tosses people out left and right, sits on the top rope, says, "Let's go, bring them out, because I got some beers to drink."
My favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan would probably be the moment in 1999 when Chyna entered the men's Royal Rumble match, teaching him that women are always on top.
I think my favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan has to be the Women's Royal Rumble in 2023 when Mommy came out #1 and won it all. Mommy.
My favorite Royal Rumble moment when Cody Rhodes eliminated Dominic Mysterio.
Thank goodness! Dominic's eliminated!
This is easy. It's not only my favorite, but it is actually the best. HBK, Royal Rumble 1996, Sweet Chin Music to Diesel.
2 years in a row!
Not only my favorite Royal Rumble moment, but probably one of my favorite just moments in general, honestly. Shawn Michaels forever.
What is Carlitos' favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan? 1993, when Carlitos Hodge's father
It is Carlos Colon.
run down that ramp and enter the Royal Rumble. That was cool.
My favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan has to be when Rey Mysterio won the whole dang thing in 2006. Went on to become World Heavyweight Champion for the first time. Booyaka!
Yeah, I think favorite Royal Rumble moment as a fan was probably Royal Rumble 2000. My dad's in the middle of the ring.
He's rumbling! He's stumbling!
Man, music hits, heads go down. That's all she wrote us.
One of my favorite Royal Rumble memories was something I was there in person for when I got to watch my good friend Titus O'Neil poof himself right underneath the ring.
Oh my God, what the heck? What did Titus just...
Pleasant surprise for everybody in attendance.
Hauling butt and got, eaten alive by the ring.
Kofi Kingston, every single time he's got a way out. And now he's got teammates.
Pogo stick! What? Kingston launched into the ring!
He was the coolest, man. Every year, he had a way of escaping.
There was one year this guy came out, runs to the ring, pulls out a ladder. That's him right there, that guy right there. Hey, I don't know his name. Somebody please find out them his name. He is funny. And he didn't get the memo because it was Royal Rumble, not Money in the Bank. Duh.
In 2007, when The Undertaker won the Royal Rumble, guaranteeing himself that title match, the main event at WrestleMania, with the pyro going off, that was my favorite.
Hey guys, Kayla Braxton here. We're in St. Pete at Tropicana Field, just hours away from the Royal Rumble. We're in the middle of tech rehearsals right now, and we know the superstars are getting their mind ready. But speaking of superstars, Rhea Ripley, our Women's World Champion and last year's Women's Royal Rumble match winner, seems to be very deep in thought. Champ, do you mind if I talk to you for a second?
Only if it's for a second.
Okay, like I said, you're deep in thought. You're staring towards the ring. Can you let us in what's going through your mind?
Just looking at the ring, reminiscing about last year, thinking about who's going to pull it off this year. Which woman is going to win the 2024 Royal Rumble match? And I'm just thinking, who are they going to challenge at WrestleMania? Because if they decide to challenge Mommy, they're really just throwing away their golden ticket to WrestleMania. And, I mean, it's a pretty dumb idea, but I wouldn't put it past a whole lot of them.
Well, I want to talk about last year. You entered at #1, went the whole way, won the entire thing. Do you have advice for the woman who's going to pick #1 tonight?
Good luck. Because there's only been one woman to accomplish that, and that's me. And it's gonna stay that way. But right now, Kayla, you have been here far too long. So it's time for you to leave.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there is one of Mommy's cohorts, Damian Priest, still carrying that Money in the Bank briefcase.
I like the look, Priest.
And Bayley, your pick, Peter.
Yeah.
To win it all.
Look at that swag, too. Huh?
Yeah, she looks confident. I like the shades. I won't lie. I won't lie.
Macho Man vibe.
All right, let's get to tonight's fatal four-way match. Randy Orton, LA Knight, AJ Styles taking on Roman Reigns. The thing about this match, Roman doesn't have to lose the match to lose his title.
Right.
Acknowledge me. I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna stack you.
This might be the end of Randy Orton.
Everybody wants to get down with the tribal chief.
As Jimmy Uso beat the hell out of Styles.
I'm levels above everybody. They think they're just gonna show up and get the opportunity.
What you think is gonna happen, huh? There's consequences for everything.
This is my island of relevancy.
LA LA Knight is on the precipice of creating history.
BFT! Jimmy Uso saves the match.
They ain't ever gonna chant your name. They're not gonna know who you are. I'm Roman Reigns, and I'm the face of the WWE.
I have voices in my head. For the first time in a year and a half, Randy Orton's back.
Roman Reigns, you took 18 months from me, so I am going to take everything away from you.
Someone else who's had a few issues with the bloodline lately.
I'm not done till I own Roman Reigns WWE Championship. Yeah.
Could it be AJ Styles?
I am number one when it comes to getting his hands on Roman Reigns. And one man can't beat me. No one can beat me.
Congratulations. You know why? Because he's just earned himself a fatal four-way match with all three of these guys at the Royal Rumble.
Let me talk to you. The bloodline took you out. The bloodline took you out. Does anybody remember him taking me out? None.
Step into the arena. We ain't come to play. I can hear the crowd. Hear them say my name. Just take a look in my eyes. You see I'm ready to ride. I was born ready to fight. I've been ready my whole life.
The 14-time world champion.
Roman Reigns has held the world title for almost 1,300 days. The only number that's going to mean anything is the number 15.
You do realize there's other people in this match with Roman Reigns. LA Knight, Randy Orton, or anyone else gets in my way, I'll drop them too. I'm levels above everybody.
Roman Reigns is simply here to achieve immortality.
Will be every man for themselves with the undisputed WWE Universal title on the line.
Oh, we are coming at you live from St. Petersburg, Florida. The countdown is on as we get closer and closer to the 2024 Royal Rumble here inside the Chop. The fans are very excited, and gentlemen, we just watched the story unfold as we get ready for this fatal four-way match. It is not for the faint of heart, but the undisputed WWE Universal Championship is on the line. They're chanting for a heavy hitter right now. He's not in this match, but it is 4 heavy hitters competing.
Nah, man, this match right here, I mean, I look at it, I mean, Randy Orton, I mean, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, LA Knight even included. These guys perhaps for future Hall of Famers. And what I like about this match more than anything, there is no allies. I look at Randy Orton, a healthy Randy Orton is perhaps the most dangerous Randy Orton in the WWE 15-time world champion. He has a lot to come back to prove, and he could prove it here tonight at the Royal Rumble with a big win heading into WrestleMania. Oh, yes.
I love that everybody has sort of a different situation. Like, yes, everybody is trying to take out, of course, Roman Reigns, but everyone got here in a different way. Here's the thing I think about, Wade. LA Knight, by hook or by crook, lost at Crown Jewel. Had an opportunity, did not get it done. He can blame whoever he wants, but he didn't get a win. He has an amazing opportunity. Another chance at a title that Roman Reigns has been hanging on to for 3 years.
Yeah, no doubt about that. LA Knight constantly riding this wave of momentum. It's going to carry on tonight. Listen to the people. Give the people what they want, LA Knight. However, the whole build-up to this match has been centered around the fact that Roman Reigns has to fight 3 other guys. I like what Booker said. There are no allies. Roman Reigns doesn't just have to fight 3 other guys. He has to fight 3 other guys who are also fighting one another, and that opens a pathway to victory for our champion, Roman Reigns.
And don't forget about AJ Styles, of course, the phenomenal one, who around 8 years ago, not too far away in Orlando, Florida, showed up at the Royal Rumble. Now he is a future WWE Hall of Famer. and been around for a very long time, and he knows better than anyone these opportunities do not come along every day.
And let's make the point that this is an AJ Styles of late with a very different edge about him. There is a hard side to AJ Styles that has come out lately.
But think about this just for a second. I mean, you got AJ Styles, you got Randy Orton, both of these guys just making their return. I mean, just stepping over LA Knight. What do you think LA Knight is feeling right now? What kind of fuel you think is building up inside of LA Knight to come out here tonight and prove that he is a major player and deserves to be in the conversation? Seems like we're just, forgetting about LA Knight and what he's done over this last year. He's been He's been the guy.
What are you saying? You're saying don't sleep.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep on LA Knight.
Don't sleep on Knight.
You can't sleep on LA Knight.
Don't sleep on Knight. Oh, yes, I like that. Oh, yes, I like that.
Good delivery by you, but this is a tall task even for Roman Reigns, because as we have all alluded to, he does not have to lose the match to lose the title. He's got to worry about himself. He's got to worry about the other three not beating each other if he is otherwise occupied. Wade, who do you have in this match? Does Roman Reigns retain once again?
There are no guarantees in this game, but there are trends, and the trend has been over the past 3 years, anyone at this desk who has backed anyone other than Roman Reigns has ended up looking like a damn fool. And it ain't going to be me tonight. I'm backing Roman Reigns to defend once again.
I look at it like this. Who wants it? No. Who needs it more? And the guy I think that needs this match here tonight more and that's going to fight tooth and nail, that's LA Knight. LA Knight is going to walk out tonight. He's going to make history. He's going to shake up the world tonight here at the Royal Rumble.
You're going with the ultimate upset.
I'm going with LA Knight.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That is an underdog pick of all underdog picks.
Well, Booker, you said we could be looking at all these future Hall of Famers. LA Knight's the one guy who needs this to be in that conversation. The other guys are all Hall of Famers. We know that. Can you imagine a world in which we head into WrestleMania season tomorrow and Roman Reigns is not the champ? I can't, and I won't.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who's going to the Super Bowl. It's San Francisco and Baltimore. And let me tell you who's winning this match. It's Roman Reigns. I'm not playing the fool either.
You ain't be the fool either. Smart man. Booker, it might be on you.
I'll tell you what, if LA Knight, that'd be a hell of a way to start your legacy in WWE. But anytime Roman Reigns is getting ready for a big match, the wise man is not far. Let's check in with Byron Saxton.
Thank you so much, guys. You can see I'm joined by the wise man, Paul Heyman. And Paul, tonight, there's no question about it. Roman Reigns has his back against the wall in a fatal four-way match. So my question to you is, what kind of mindset is the Tribal Chief in tonight when potentially he could lose the undisputed WWE Universal Championship?
It's an interesting question, but it's only a half-truth, isn't it? Come on, you're better than that. Tell the truth. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final night of Roman's reign. Well, that's how WWE wants it. Come on, tell the truth. That's the truth. WWE doesn't have a system set up anymore for a champion that lasts 3.5 years as an undisputed champion. WWE doesn't have a system anymore to promote a dynasty. We don't want the New York Yankees. We don't want the Boston Celtics. We don't want the LA Lakers. We don't want the Dallas Cowboys. We want a champion. We want a champion in. We want a champion out. And let's create a new replica title while we're at it, right? That's the new system around here. The system is not designed for a Roman Reigns. The system is not designed for Roman Reigns to be champion for 3.5 and now going on to 4 years. That's why Nick Aldis, this villainous James Bond, comes along and he puts Roman Reigns in a fatal four-way where it's practically guaranteed that Roman Reigns loses the undisputed championship. Keyword practically. The last time Roman Reigns was put in this situation was right over the bridge in Tampa Bay. And what did Roman Reigns do? He stacked Daniel Bryan and Edge. He packed them, he stacked them, he pinned them both. Now, I'm not suggesting that tonight Randy Orton, LA Knight, AJ Styles get stacked by Roman Reigns. But I'm not suggesting that they won't either. Because at the end of this match, Roman Reigns defies the odds. Roman Reigns goes past 3.5 years. Roman Reigns heads towards 4 years. Roman Reigns heads to WrestleMania as not only your tribal chief, But as your reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, and while that panel can sit there and offer predictions, that, ladies, gentlemen, and Byron, is what they call a spoiler.
No shortage of confidence from the wise man. Back to you guys on the panel.
Thank you so much, Byron. Book, what do you make of what the wise man Paul Heyman had to say heading into this fatal four-way match?
You know, Paul Heyman is normally pretty confident, but tonight seems a little bit different. You can see the sweat off the brow a little bit. You can
Really?
see, yeah, you can hear the tension in the voice, and it seems like Paul Heyman is a little bit worried to me. I could be wrong.
I
could
see
be
it
wrong.
that
Did
way.
you feel a little something?
I completely see that, but here's the thing. Paul Heyman is tense, he's stressed, because he's really earning his corner right now. What do we hear all week? Roman Reigns' back is against the wall tonight. That is why you pay a wise man to find a bulldozer to smash that wall down. Roman Reigns is going to retain because somehow, some way, the wise man has a strategy.
I didn't sense the same nerves. Maybe I'm a fool. I thought Paul seemed confident as ever. I mean, you look on the internet every week. There are people on Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, talking about Bruno Sammartino and Hulk Hogan and these days with the championship. I think Roman and Paul, they don't even think about that. They are really in God mode. They're thinking about this is just going to be the way it is permanently. I don't sense any nerves. I walked by Roman earlier today. I did not sense any nerves at all. I'm telling you, Book, you're going to look nuts.
No,
it's Roman again.
Look here. No, the only reason I say this is because I've been in this situation before. I've been in these high pressure situations, and of course you're gonna put that game face on. You don't want anybody to see what you're feeling. And trust me, Roman Reigns, he's the best at having that poker face, as well as Paul Heyman. But like I said, I can sense a little something in Paul Heyman, just a little bit different tonight than most nights. Just because, like I say, the players that's in the ring with Roman tonight. These guys are major players, dog. I'm talking about, like I say, Hall of Famers, dog. And one guy, like you say, LA Knight, is looking to make a moment. And that moment could be at the expense of Roman Reigns right here in front of all of these people right here. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The people love Booker T.
I'm just saying.
But Book, you
heard him.
Listen,
you heard him.
That didn't make it more true, though. That didn't make it more true.
No, but listen, Booker T does have a point, because as long as Roman Reigns has been champion, you cannot underestimate.
What's wrong with this guy? I've never seen this.
You can't underestimate the love for Booker T when we do these live shows. You also cannot underestimate the threat that is Randy Orton, and he is one of those big-time players that you allude to that will be in this fatal four-way match, and that, oh, by the way, knows a thing or two about winning and making moments. And Caleb Braxton sat down with him earlier this week ahead of the fatal four-way match.
Randy, thank you so much for sitting down with us on WWE's The Bump. You've been pretty busy since your return. How's it been for you so far? How you feeling?
So far, so good. I was out for a very long time. Longest I've ever been out with an injury. Right around 18 months. Had a spinal fusion. And was a little hesitant getting back in the ring. At one point while I was out, I even thought that maybe my career was over. But I had some amazing surgeons, and once I got back in the ring, it took a few months down at the PC to get like my feet back under me, get my wind back. But I'm feeling better now, and I'm cruising. I still got a little ways to go, I think, to get that confidence back, but I'm on the way.
You'll walk into Tampa as a 14-time champion. That's 2 away from the record. I'm sure when you win at the Rumble, you'll want to hold on to that 15th reign. But how much do you think about the fact you could be tied or end up surpassing?
Gosh, you know, that it's not something that I harp on because I've been so fortunate. You know, the 14 title reigns that I've had, you know, that means a lot to me. So making it 15, making it 16, like, of course, I would love for that to happen. It doesn't keep me up at night dreaming of that next title shot, because I think I know that it's in the cards. I feel healthy enough. I feel like I've got plenty of time left in my career to where I'm going to come back around and I'm going to be wearing that title at least 1 or 2 more times.
Task Force X. Your new mission is to kill the Justice League. Show me what you got.
Going airborne. You think you can stop us?
Together, we are unstoppable.
Rated M for mature.
PlayStation.
I don't have to tell you, you can hear them. The WWE Universe is what I call hype for the 2024 Royal Rumble. 1,310 superstars have competed in the Royal Rumble all time. Nia Jax will compete in the Women's Royal Rumble tonight, and if I'm analyzing this strut, she feels pretty good going into the Royal Rumble. Elsewhere, the United States Championship is on the line as Logan Paul defends against Kevin Owens.
To every hater who preyed on my downfall, where are you now? Don't y'all get it by now? I'm the fastest rising star in WWE history. I knock people out. Me, disruptor, entrepreneur, innovator, actor, wrestler, boxer. I am the Maverick, Logan Paul.
But as good as you are, you're not Kevin Owens. Broken hand and all, Kevin Owens is ready here tonight. Who is going to challenge Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble?
Broken hand, he's brittle. I ain't worried about this guy.
To book his place at the Royal Rumble to face Logan Paul.
Congrats, Kevin Owens. You get to face the greatest United States champ in history. Logan!
Your days as U.S. champion are numbered.
Hey, Kevin. This little black eye you gave me, it's not just a black eye. It's evidence. Turns out that little cast on your hand could be a liability. Because if you roll up the Royal Rumble with that cast on, excuse me, with that weapon on your hand, I promise, I'm not just going to beat you in a wrestling match. No, I am going to beat you in the court of law.
Wow, Kevin. Thanks for inviting me on your show. I would say I'm honored, but I'm not. 3 years ago, I came to my first ever WrestleMania, and you embarrassed me. I'm feeling it right now, just like I was then. And the only reason that you were able to knock me down is because of that cast. It's only gonna take me 1 second to KO you, KO.
There isn't a punch you can throw that can keep me down for 3 seconds, let alone knock me out. I'm not gonna have this cast on at the Royal Rumble. In fact, you know what?
Logan Paul with a sucker punch.
Nobody can survive that punch.
There isn't a punch you can throw that can keep me down for 3 seconds, let alone knock me out.
KO won't stay down.
And I'm putting an end to that joke at the Royal Rumble.
It's my show now, Kevin.
Royal Rumble this Saturday.
I'm here, Kevin. I'm here. Yeah, I'll see you in 2 days. Yeah, I'll see you in 2 days, Kevin. Walk away, Kevin. Walk away.
Oh my God. Bro.
I want all of it.
hatred between Logan Paul and Kevin Owens is real, as is the love we have for Grammy-nominated and multi-platinum recording artist Jelly Roll.
Give it up, y'all. Give it up, Jelly Roll. Give it up. Give it up, y'all. Uh-huh.
This is awesome, dude. I've been watching Royal Rumbles my entire life, it feels like, and to be here in the middle of one, in the middle of this beautiful stadium with these people screaming Jelly Roll, it's a great night, Booker, baby.
Hey, baby, it's about to get hotter. It's about to get hotter.
It's about to get wild.
We're thrilled to have you on board. You know a thing or two about some raucous crowds. How do you feel about this raucous crowd we got here?
Dude, I feel like this is a Led Zeppelin crowd in the 70s. It is insanity in here.
Yeah.
There is no more rock and roll reference I can say. This is better than any rock and roll show I've been to, and it hadn't started.
Yeah, there's no shortage of energy inside the Trop here in St. Petersburg, Florida. You say this is your first Rumble. It's not your first WWE event. In fact, I saw you just a few months ago at Monday Night Raw. We just watched the story unfold between Logan Paul, Kevin Owens. What do you think of this match? Do you think Logan retains? Do you think Kevin Owens can take away that U.S. title?
You know, man, this is probably the hardest one for me to talk about tonight because it's so hard because I have so much love for Kevin Owens and what he's done. But if I was a gambling man tonight, I'm going with the young bull. I'm saying Logan's going to do something amazing. I'm saying Logan is going to do something electrifying tonight. He's going to solidify his place in this company and in this sport.
All right, well, let me ask you about this.
I got to give it up. I got to give it up.
We've seen people from outside of this industry, such as Logan Paul, step in and throw hands with our superstars. There are some spots available in the Royal Rumble for some guest appearances. Can you tell us anything about Jelly Roll's plans for the rest of this evening?
Listen, man, all I know is they were screaming Jelly Roll 30 when I walked in the door. But no, I'm just here as a fan, man. I actually flew here just to experience it. The fact I get to hang with y'all was a request of mine. I was just so excited to be here. But man, I'm fanning out tonight, dude. It's gonna be a great night.
I'm not sure I believe you. I saw you at Raw a few weeks ago. You were placing hands on some Judgment Day
I got some friends here, and if it crosses me, it crosses me. You know.
Listen, something tells me if the opportunity presented itself, Jelly Roll would enter the Royal Rumble. You know, you and I had quite a moment at that Monday Night Raw because we were doing an interview, and in comes the Viper, Randy Orton, and you guys had this amazing moment of mutual respect. What was that like for you? Because I know you're a lifelong WWE fan.
Oh, dude, absolutely. And Randy's a big reason I'm here again tonight, man. I'm always here to support the guy, man. I'm a big fan, and dude, it was unreal, dude. I mean, just having Randy Orton, give me the cosign and to, you know, almost like the bump a little bit. It felt really good, man, for him to come over and even acknowledge to be a fan of his for so long, and now he's a Jelly Roll fan. It's the coolest thing ever.
How hard?
Same thing's fixing to happen with me and Booker, dude. We're gonna be best friends by the end of the night.
I believe that. Let me tell you, how big would you pop if Randy Orton beat Roman Reigns tonight?
That's what I'm here counting on. That's what I'm here for.
All right. Well, I love it. Jelly Roll, your first Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Enjoy it. I know you are as legit as they come when it comes to WWE. Let's give it up for Jelly Roll.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. I love you.
All right. We'll be right back.
Let's make every day a beach day. Let's induce some serious vacation envy. Let's make it look like we've done this before. Let's reconnect. Let's get it fresh from the Gulf. Let's shine in St. Pete Clearwater.
Guys, thank you so much. I am here backstage. I had so much fun at WrestleMania, walking the back hallways and showing you guys what's really going on at a big event. I wanted to do it again here at the Royal Rumble, maybe my favorite event of the year. You never know who you run into. For example, Perfect.
Hey, Sam Roberts, man.
No.
Big fan.
Hey, look at you. You got a haircut, didn't you? No. It's Peter Rosenberg. I love you guys. Anyways, let's talk for a second. Royal Rumble night is here. Austin Theory, this is going to be your third Royal Rumble. How are you feeling for number 3?
How am I feeling? I'm Austin Theory. 3 times. I'm a veteran in the Royal Rumble. Come on, man.
And now, with all of that experience, have you imparted any wisdom on young Grayson Waller?
Hey, I've given him a lot of advice. And actually, tonight, we're going to do something special. We're going to do something that hasn't been done in 20 years.
20 years.
And 2 men are going to win the Royal Rumble tonight. And those 2 men are Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Wow. We don't care who it is.
We don't care.
We're going to throw out CM Punk.
CM Punk.
We're going to throw out Cody Rhodes.
Cody
We're
Rhodes.
going to throw out Drew McIntyre. I'm going to throw out Austin Theory. I would never throw out Austin Theory. That's my boy. I would never. Hey, A-Town Down Under, baby. Coaching.
I'm gonna leave you guys to it, man. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Awkward. All right, we're gonna take our time here. Come on, Luce. We're gonna go down here towards the area where all the superstars go before the Royal Rumble match. I'm taking you on the actual path. Oh my God, there's CM Punk. Punk, don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you if we can. CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but this is what's amazing about being backstage. Why is R-Truth in a batting cage?
What's up, dog?
Truth. Truth, what's happening?
Bro, this is a whole different set of balls right here. I'm trying to crack a couple of them open so I can re-enter my number in the Royal Rumble. I didn't like the number I got, you know what I'm saying? So I want to open a couple of these up. These don't open like the other balls, you know what I'm saying? Like, they won't twist open.
Truth, these are Major League Baseballs.
Do I play in Major League Baseball? No. Not me, dog. No. They had numbers in the balls yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't like the number that I picked.
Right.
So I want to open one of these up.
All right, you keep working on it, man.
All right, I'm working on it, dog. Crack a couple of them open.
Good luck.
You want to open some with me?
No, I'm good. Judgment Day for life, though.
Oh, yeah. Right.
All right.
Gesundheit. All right, see you.
Love you, Truth. All right, let's careful down these steps, dude. What? I love that man, but what is he? Ladies and gentlemen, this is very exciting for me. I have not seen this guy since his return at Survivor Series in Chicago. Chicago's very own CM Punk. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. I was just FaceTiming Larry.
What do you have to say?
A lot. He misses me. Yeah, and I miss him. But I've missed this place.
Dude.
Is that too cheesy?
No, that's authentic. That's your feeling. I can sense it since the second I saw you. 10 years ago, your last time in a WWE ring was the Royal Rumble. 10 years later, here we are. Did you ever truly in your heart imagine you would be in a Royal Rumble match again?
No, but here we are, and that's the great thing about life. It's the great thing about WWE. You know, I'm back, and it's not the same old Punk. I'm a little bit different, a little older, a little wiser.
Look good, though.
I feel good. I'm still the best in the world.
Any nerves right now? You seem very calm.
Yeah, I am calm, but if I said there was no nerves, I'd be lying. It's one of the reasons I left is because stuff didn't make me nervous anymore. So back here to prove a point, I am nervous, but I'm going to make all the butterflies fly in formation tonight.
Well, I think I speak for the whole WWE universe when I say, welcome back. Glad you're here.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Punk will, later tonight, go right up these steps. Nice and easy, by the way. These are pretty narrow. Walk down this weird little hallway, and before you know it, you head up here, and right there is where glory could be, the Royal Rumble match. And here we are, guys. You know what this reminds me of? This entrance, guys, reminds me of the time John Cena came back at number 30 and won the whole thing. That's the feel right here. Now, Book, can you hear me back there?
I can hear you.
So, Book, I'm taking the walk here down the ramp.
Yeah,
and it's much shorter than last year. You should have been in this year's Rumble, so you wouldn't have been blown up by the time you got to the ring.
I'm not going to contest that. I'm not going to contest that. I was blown the hell up. Yes.
This is a much shorter path, as you can see. The WWE Universe standing by right now. These are the fans that will see all the superstars as they make their way to the ring. Destiny around this corner. You can feel it from the people right here. This is, St. Pete has been amazing all weekend long, and these fans are ready for history at the Royal Rumble match. We have a lot more kickoff show. Stick around.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on my way, guys.
On the next This Is Awesome.
Let me talk to you. We just got 2 words for you. Acknowledge me.
You can't see me.
What?
If you're some
You are looking live at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, where over 50,000 WWE fans are expected tonight as we kick off the road to WrestleMania.
There's fear in terms of can you even do it at the level you were doing it at, but I've been visualizing it for 7 months. So walking in here, so far, it's exactly what I wanted.
The following is the 30-man Royal Rumble match!
30 men, every man for himself. Over 50,000 strong at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, and here we go.
Nothing can prepare you for wrestling like wrestling.
The ring filling up with superstars.
I hadn't been having big matches yet.
This is entry number 15.
Seth freaking Rollins is here.
And now eliminated by Gunther.
Coming into the Rumble, you could spend some time in there.
Here comes number 30.
In my case, I came in at the lofty number 30 spot.
The American Nightmare is here. Recovery from the torn pectoral muscle has been well documented. Cody Rhodes. Oh, Rhodes. Logan Paul. Sent over the top rope, and it's down to 2. It's down to Cody. It's down to Gunther.
The first chop that he put across my chest and on the area that had been surgically repaired.
Yep.
It was like coming alive again. And he made me feel it.
You saw everything Cody Rhodes put himself through to get ready, to battle back, to be ready for this moment here tonight at the Royal Rumble. And now Gunther looking to eliminate Cody Rhodes and win the... Oh! Cody Rhodes! Crossroads to Gunther! Cody Rhodes! Gunther! Eliminated! The American Nightmare! One step closer to the American Dream!
For me in that moment, I felt damn good.
Can you imagine the feeling after the torn pectoral muscle in the match of the year at Hell in a Cell to this moment tonight?
It hasn't hit me at all. The whole story and what we do next.
There he is. Simple but classy.
Yes.
Gunther arriving to the building earlier today. My pick for the Rumble.
Good performance last year and how this year will be any different.
Introducing entrant number 1, Gunther!
Last year, it was the competitor that lasted the longest in history. I'm very motivated to do it again. I was in there from number 1, and 28 other people entered. From the last one was Cody Rhodes, who came in at 30.
Gunther lasted 1 hour, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
And Cody Rhodes was the one that costed me. I hope I started 1 again. And I really hope Cody Rhodes walks out at 30 again. So I can redeem myself and win the Royal Rumble this year.
Well, gentlemen, that show flew by. We are moments away from kicking off the Royal Rumble. Any final thoughts?
I mean, how do you even begin to pick a winner out of this? You've got all the absolute biggest and best superstars hitting top form at the right time, not just Gunther, Cody, CM Punk, Papa Shango, Drew McIntyre, the list goes on. I'm done trying to pick a winner.
Did you say
here.
Papa Shango?
Did I say that?
I think you did.
Wow.
I didn't, no.
Listen, you said it's Gunther for me, guys. Last year, he was so close. The year he's had has been unbelievable. He's my guy. I'm going Gunther.
CM Punk, man. CM Punk is back for a reason. He ain't here to make friends. He's here to make money. Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see if Cody Rhodes has something to say about that. All I know is this is one of my favorite events of the entire year, and I can think of no better way to kick things off than turning it over to the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Triple H Levesque.
Yeah, guys, we're backstage, moments away from the Royal Rumble, and I'm getting a very rare opportunity to talk to Triple H. You can hear the fans out there, and we know how tense it's been backstage. But what is so special about the Royal Rumble?
What is so special about the Royal Rumble? What is so special about tonight? Let's start with it is the road to WrestleMania. It is the road to the WrestleMania, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. It starts right here tonight. 30 men, 30 women, all pour their heart and soul in that ring for one thing, and that's to live the dream, to go to WrestleMania in the main event of WrestleMania 40. Like I said, the biggest of all time, and that road starts here. On top of that, there are 40,000 plus screaming maniacs out there that are about to blow the roof off of the Tampa Tropicana field. So what's special about tonight? Everything is special about tonight. It all begins here. And like the man said, if you're gonna come and you wanna rumble, you better be ready for the Royal Rumble. So let me answer your question with a question. Are you ready? No. I said, come on. Are you ready?
Hell yeah, we're ready.
Not hype after that from Triple H. I don't know what to say, but we have 30 seconds before the Royal Rumble kicks off, and we are starting with the women, gentlemen. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for tuning in. You can hear the WWE Universe getting hype. Enjoy the Royal Rumble, everybody. Thanks for watching.
The road to WrestleMania, it begins
right now, baby.
Tonight, 30 men, 30 women. No dream is too wild.